Hello, welcome to Premier Football Chat. Today we're going to preview the weekend's fixtures in the Premier League. So yeah, we'll start off by starting at Ellen Road, where Leeds United got a big win last weekend away to Liverpool. So they scored in the last minute to make it 2-1. Somerville scored just the day before his birthday. And yeah, it was a good game, that one. Leeds created chances throughout and was a constant threat to Liverpool. And yeah, the game just started off really well from the opening minute. It was quite an exciting game. Yeah, so yeah, Cooper tried to head the ball back, and Menuet for Leeds United came out, rushing out, and there was a bit of a panic and looked a bit nervous. So you thought at the start of that game that Leeds were going to look a bit shaky. Yeah, sorry, I've got the microwave on in the background. I'm cooking some casserole or microwaving it. But yeah, so yeah, Leeds got off to a shaky start, but then shortly afterwards, Liverpool were the ones themselves who got off to a shaky start because Joe Gomez was by the byline and he played a blind back pass to Alisson, but unfortunately for Liverpool, Alisson didn't read where the ball was because Joe Gomez played the ball towards the goal, but Alisson was stood out wide away from the goal. But realistically, it was Gomez's fault because he should have played the ball towards Alisson and looked up before playing the pass. Or if in doubt, as they say when you're a defender, if in doubt, put it out. That's all he had to do, and then Liverpool could reset. But he's made quite a few mistakes this season, and yeah, he looked a bit shaky in that game. But yeah, Leeds United took advantage and ended up Liverpool's unbeaten record at Anfield. So I think they've gone about 4 years or something without losing in front of a crowd. And yeah, it was Van Dijk's first defeat at Anfield in the Premier League. So, and he's been at Liverpool for quite a few years now. So it was a massive win, and they're going to be confident. Whereas Bournemouth, on the other hand, they lost to Tottenham, so they were 2-0 up in the second half. Tottenham came back and scored 3 and won the game late on in the 90th minute. And yeah, Bournemouth are just having a bit of patchy form after they started okay under Gary O'Neill. So they'll be lucky to bounce back at Ellen Road. I think it'll be a good game, that one. It's hard to say who's going to win that, but I feel like Leeds might nick it. I think they could, because Leeds have been playing well, but they've just been losing a few games narrowly. But they've got that big win at Anfield, and I think they'll bounce back at Ellen Road and get another win. And yeah, Man City are playing Fulham, so yeah, that's standard really. Don't really need to go into it too much. I think Man City will win that. I think they'll be without Haaland, but they've still got enough firepower. Bernardo Silva, Grealish, De Bruyne, Gundogan, yeah, the list is endless. Mahrez as well, so I feel like they'll have enough to beat Fulham. But they've got Mitrovic back, so it could be a good game. And yeah, I'll just have a look, see what other games there are at the weekend. So yeah, I'm just trying to think who else are playing. Yeah, so I know Chelsea are playing on Sunday against Arsenal, so that's a big game. Arsenal are travelling to the Stamford Bridge, so they got the win there last season 4-2. Eddie Nketiah played well there, and he's been out of form, so I wonder if he'll feature at any point, because he used to play for Chelsea and he played quite well last season, so it could be good for his confidence. Going back, he'll have that extra energy because he's under quite a lot of pressure under that contract as well that he signed for 100k a week. A lot of Arsenal fans are feeling that that's too much and they should have moved him on. But it'll be a big game. I fancy Arsenal to get the win. They've got like, a lot of good players. Xhaka's in form this season. Partey scored a banging goal last weekend against Nottingham Forest. And yeah, so I fancy them for the win. And also, Aubameyang's making his first time playing Arsenal. He's made a good, interesting promo on BT Sport. I don't know if you've seen it, but he was saying, "Oh, it's nothing personal." I think that's got a few Arsenal fans up the back. So it'll be interesting to see how he gets on against Arsenal after that video as well. If I don't know if you've seen it, he felt sort of slated. Well, I didn't slate Arteta, but he was just saying that they didn't get along, so it's not much to do about nothing. I think the person who filmed it's a bit of an idiot, to be honest. And yeah, it'll be a good game, that one. I fancy Arsenal to get the win. And also there's Liverpool against Spurs in the Sunday game in the evening, so that's going to be at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. It's going to be a tough game to call this one because Tottenham got the win against Bournemouth, so they'll be confident, and also they got the win in the Champions League as well, away to Marseille, so they'll be brimming with confidence. Liverpool have Canate back, and they just looked a bit more solid, didn't they, against Napoli in the Champions League. I think I went for a Liverpool win, but I'm not sure, to be honest, because they always concede the first goal, but I think they'll look a bit more solid with Canate at the back now. And yeah, it'll be a good game, that one. Very I say two attacking teams, but Tottenham would sort of sit back, but they've got the attacking players to attack. In the evening, so I think, yeah, Man United are playing Aston Villa as well, so that'll be a good game. So yeah, I think Man United don't really, well, yeah, Man United, they're okay there. They're all right. They're defending well. They're much better than last season. Defending well. Got the win against Sociedad, but we'll have to go into the last 32. But they're doing really well this season. Got a narrow win against West Ham, so I think they'll get the win against Aston Villa, but it won't be by a lot of goals, I don't think, because they don't tend to score goals too frequently. But yeah, I think they'll win that. I think they'll Aston Villa have Unai Emery in charge now as well, so he'll be getting Aston Villa a bit more organised and a bit more structure to the game. But yeah, that's the sorry, that's my microwave going off. But yeah, we'll see how they get on. I think Man United will win that, and yeah, so that's previewing the main Premier League fixtures for this weekend.